A very good morning to you. I'm Shanali from Behind Me International Media and you're watching our morning bulletin. And we're starting off in the political front in Canada. Ontario NDP leader Marit Stiles is promising to negotiate with the owners of Highway 407 to remove tolls if her party wins the upcoming election. Stiles criticized Premier Doug Ford for not addressing the rising tolls and said that she would remove tolls for trucks on day one, followed by talks to make the highway toll-free for all vehicles within her first 100 days in office. The 407 has been privately owned since 1999 and tolls have steadily increased. Ford has previously mentioned buying back the highway to address congestion but hasn't made any moves yet. The cost of congestion in GTA is estimated at $50 billion annually. The company that operates the Highway 407 ETR says that they're not in talks to sell but are open to discussions on relieving congestion. With the election ahead, this issue is sure to be a key point in the campaign. Stay tuned for more updates. Brace yourselves, Toronto. This week will see more major temperature swings as strong winds and cold front brings flurries to the region. Meteorologist Bill Coulter is predicting a huge fluctuation in temperatures. Much of southern Ontario, including the GTA, is under a special weather statement today. Environment Canada is warning of strong southwesterly winds gusting up to 70 to 80 kilometers per hour, potentially causing power outages and hazards from flying debris or broken tree branches. Toronto will reach a high of -1 degrees today, but a cold front moving in tonight will bring intense flurries between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. with the heaviest snow north of the city. Areas around southeastern Georgian Bay are under a blizzard warning as snow intensifies later this afternoon. Tomorrow, cold winds will continue and Toronto's high will only reach -6 degrees Celsius. Another round of snow is expected late afternoon, bringing up to 5 centimeters of snow through the evening. By Wednesday, temperatures will rise above freezing, with Toronto seeing a high of 1 degree Celsius and few flurries. Expect more cool and seasonable chilly weather this Thursday, but for Friday, conditions will be bright and mild. Two Toronto City Councillors, including TTC Chair Jamal Myers, are pushing for action to restore rider trust following recent service disruptions. Myers and Councillor Josh McLaw introduced a motion on Monday calling for a review of the TTC's signalling system and better communication with riders. The motion follows issues like last week's Line 1 closure and signal problems that caused delays. It also addresses the need to improve shuttle buses operating and reduce delays on routes like Bathurst and Dufferin. Councillors are also asking the TTC to explore priority lanes for surface routes to ease disruptions. Regular riders echoed the call for better communication during delays. The TTC board approved the motion with staff to report back by the second quarter of this year. The goal is clear: rebuild trust through the more reliable service. Donald Trump's threat of tariffs against Canadian goods has some Ottawa shoppers rethinking their purchases. A list of U.S. products facing potential tariffs is circulating online, encouraging consumers to buy Canadian-made alternatives. Ottawa resident Peggy Chambers is one of the many who's considering the origin of what she buys. "I'm very aware of what's happening politically," she says, "and now buying Canadian products is more important than ever." U.S. President Donald Trump has threatened a 25% tariff on Canadian goods starting February 1st. While it's unclear who started the list circulating online, shoppers like Chambers are making an effort to buy Canadian-made products to avoid U.S. importers. Dalhousie University Professor Sylvain Chalebois says that the buy Canadian approach can be complicated. He notes that many American companies still rely on Canadian farmers and distributors, so boycotting U.S. brands might unintentionally affect Canadian workers. Despite the complexities, many like Chambers feel it's a small way that they can make their voices heard amid the uncertainty. Going into international news now, a courtesy call took place yesterday between Catherine West, member of the UK Parliament and Minister for the Indo-Pacific, and Sri Lanka's Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya. The meeting held at the Prime Minister's office focused on key government priorities including poverty eradication, regional development and economic equity. Discussions also covered Sri Lanka's digital transformation efforts and the Clean Sri Lanka program. Dr. Amarasuriya emphasized the importance of social responsibility and inclusive governance in driving the country's progress. The meeting was attended by British High Commissioner Andrew Patrick and a Sri Lankan delegation, including senior officials from Prime Minister's office and Minister of Foreign Affairs. This marks another step in strengthening ties between UK and Sri Lanka. And finally, let's take a look at your weather report for the 28th of January 2025 this Tuesday morning. We're in for a chilly start to the day with temperatures hovering around -6 degrees Celsius in the morning, and it will feel even colder with the wind chill. Bundle up if you're heading out early and expect most cloudy skies throughout the day with some light snow flurries later this afternoon. By the time we hit the evening, temperatures will dip around -8 degrees Celsius and snow accumulation will be minimal, but be prepared for slippery roads as you drive. Winds will be moderate, gusting at up to 30 kilometers per hour, so it will feel colder than the thermometer reads. If you're heading out and about, make sure to dress in layers and to stay warm. So, a cold and cloudy day ahead with light snow and chilly winds. Stay safe and warm, Mississauga, and thank you for watching.